Hello MTV. Hello Vital MTV. I can't stop looking at the sheet. Hello Vital MTV. I can't do it. Hello Vital MTV. You're watching 17 Questions with Iles. Let's begin. Hello Vital MTV. You're watching 17 Questions with Iles. Let's begin. This isn't even the 17 questions. This is just like 17 things that I can read out and roast myself. All right, no pictures, no pictures. Yeah, number one. So what's the long-term plan for your hair? So, I'm thinking about growing it really long on the top and just letting it flop over, you know, and just keeping shaving the sides. Maybe I can get a sweet man bun going. This is too hard. Don't send all this raw footage to him. Are you going to?
That's alright.
I don't know. Just my hair. Just let it grow, and then if I hate it, I just cut it all off and then let it grow again. It grows pretty fast, so sometimes I cut it off, and 2 weeks later, I got a full-on friggin' beach ball on the top of my head. Did chicks and or Loic like to run their fingers through it? Nah, Loic doesn't run his fingers through my hair. He's just like he thinks it's too dirty. He always thinks that I'm too dirty because first year on the team, I just smelled bad the entire time we were together. I was just like never showered, so they're like, think I'm just greasy. Laurent's on it. He's making sure that I shower once a day, or else I'm not allowed to come to dinner. Have you heard of any of these riders? Jürgen Benecke, Thomas Misser, Bruno Zanchi, and Brandon Semenuk. I've heard of two of them. So I know Jürgen Benecke because yesterday I was on Roots and Rain, and I was looking through John Tomac's results because I was watching Supercross, and they said he was world champion. I didn't know what year. Checked it out. Jürgen Benecke won a World Cup. Sussed her out. And I know Brandon Semenuk. Number 4, when you were a Grom, in brackets, well, you still are. Thanks, guys. Whose style did you want to emulate on a bike? Well, that's hard. As of late, like the last couple of years, I've been like pretty stuck on trying to follow Loic, just because, I don't know, he's a teammate. Look up to him quite a bit, so want to follow what he's doing. And I mean, his style's pretty good. He's obviously a fast rider, and I think it's pretty clean. But when I was young, it was Sam Hill for sure. Just looks sick, you know. It was just so fast, and it just looks so clean and smooth everywhere. It was best rider to look at and follow. Do you know what a Nokian Gazalotti is? I have no idea. What is that?
Really? You don't know what it is?
No, what is that? A tire. Never heard of it. No, I never heard of that. What's one thing not many people know about you? I don't know. That's difficult. This is going to be a big pause. I don't know what to say here. I can't come up with anything cool. Pretty okay at ping pong. Sushi's my favorite food. Really into like 90s hip hop. Yeah, LEG. Booyakasha. Wagwan. When you see a French girl, what do you want to talk to? What do you say to her? I just take words from a famous song and I say, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Nah. I'm like, bonjour, and then they start speaking French, and I just sit there super dumb, just like, what? Just use like a lot of hand motion, eh? My French needs to get better. I'm working on it. I'm using an app. I'm like 17% done. Getting there. How did you make Mono miss his flight after a World Cup? The boys had a little night out, skipped an interview, Mono had to wait, sent it in the morning. That's all I'm gonna say on that. That was a bit heavy. I'm sorry about that. That was really funny. Number 9. Do you feel bad about making Mono miss his flight? I did, but I'm pretty sure that I was in a worse state. I was in a pretty bad state that morning, so I think he was having a good time watching me suffer and just die the entire interview in a garden. You're looking pretty hench. Did you get all swolled up for 2017? You know what they say. I have no idea. I don't have a good saying. Nah, I don't know, put on a couple pounds. Did my normal training. I gained like 10 kilos since last year. I mean, I've grown like up a little bit, but I've also grown out. Not so skinny anymore. Are you worried about losing your little kid good looks when puberty hits? This isn't even the 17 questions. This is just like 17 things that I can read out and roast myself. Old age is hitting pretty hard for a 17-year-old. But I'll eventually grow into my like head. My like bobblehead look's gonna go away a little bit. Number 12. Oh, this is a good question. When did you first ride a mountain bike? I don't know. Can't remember. Depends what you classify as a mountain bike, but I had like a 16-inch Norco Bear, like a sweet green one that I used to ride when I was pretty young. I have a couple photos of that, but I guess you wouldn't really call it a mountain bike, but I used to do like trials and stuff in my backyard. Maybe that counts. I started riding like, what was it, a Kona McKenna when I was like 7. Yeah, I guess that would be my first mountain bike. What was your first mountain bike? Number 13. Kona McKenna. Yeah, I rode a hardtail till I was like 11. When they first started making like stinky 2.4s is when I sort of got to that age, so sick. 14, how does the World Cup track lineup for 2017 make you feel? Happy, not happy? I've only been on the circuit for a year, but I feel like I already want to go somewhere else. Like, I'm really excited for Lourdes and Andorra, Val di Sole and Fort William, because last year in Andorra, I was so stressed out the entire time. Oh, Mount St. Anne as well. Looking forward to that. So there's like 5 tracks that I'm stoked for, but like Leo Gang, Lenzerheide, Cans, not too pumped on. Yeah, I really want to get Redemption in Andorra because I was just so stressed out about the overall. I was just riding so stiff and I felt like I could just put down a good run. Excited to get back there. I think that's my favorite track. It's so sick. Number 11 was still really mean. 2018 looks cool. We're going to Libres and Croatia. Throwing in some new races there. If you were to give a promising MTB Grom some advice, what would it be? You guys already called me a Grom, so am I allowed to give advice? Don't be an idiot. Don't try and outdo yourself too fast. I understand that's how you get faster and it's how you get better on the bike, but if you're trying to like overdo your skills and overhuck yourself, you're just gonna end up in the hospital. I did that multiple times and it's not the best time in the world. Don't try and completely outdo your body. Don't go 150% because you'll just end up on a stretcher. Oh, also, wear armor. Not many guys do on the World Cup, but I always have, and I think Loic always has. So until you know that you're able to ride at a full speed without completely torquing yourself. 16, who do you hate being beaten by at a race? This is a hard question. Put me on the spot. I can't say it yet because he beats me every time, but I know that Loic's gonna, every time, if I ever get to that speed and we're pretty close, I feel like if I get there and he's beating me consistently, I'm gonna go mad. But can't really say that yet because I don't know if I'll be able to get that fast. Nah, Gaetan's a bro. Gaetan's a good person to be beaten by. He's really nice all the time, so it always feels like it's not like a guy that you don't like beating you. It's like a mate's beating you, so it's like whatever. But off that, I'd say probably Magnus. He's like probably one of my best mates, and we've just been racing. Like since I started racing and since he started racing, we've been like consistently back and forth throughout our first 5 years of racing. So it's always really frustrating when he beats me because it's like, God damn it. But it's not like I hate that guy kind of thing. It's like a friendly competitiveness. If you're playing ping pong and your best mate beats you and you're like, rematch. 17, wouldn't you rather be beating that person at a race right now than answering these dumb questions? No, I enjoyed this. This is nice. Got to hang out with my friend Mono again. I mean, yeah, I'd rather be riding my bike, but it's pitch black out, so we're all good. That was really hard.
Go like this, go. Okay.
Ah! Oh! Ah!